Hello friends, today I am going to solve the ICSE 2019 Computer Application question paper. Now let's start with section A, question number 1. A part, name any two basic principles of OOPS. We know that there are four principles of OOPS: abstraction, inheritance, encapsulation and polymorphism. So we can write any of the two: abstraction and encapsulation. Now the B part is write a difference between unary and unary operator works on only one operand and binary operator works on two operands. Binary means two operands, unary means means one operand. Example of an unary operator is plus plus and minus minus. An example of binary operator is division sign and multiplication operator. Keyword which indicates that a method has no return type. We know that void data type void indicates that the method has no return type. Now the second one is makes the variable as a class variable. So the keyword is static. Static keyword makes the variable as a class variable. Now D part, write the memory capacity of short. Short's memory capacity in bytes is 2 bytes and float is 4 bytes. Or we can write as 8 into 2 is equal to 16 bits. 8 into 4 is equal to 32 bits. But in question it is asked in bytes, so we have written the answer in bytes. E part, identify and name the following tokens. The first token is public. Public is a keyword. A with single quotes is a character literal, so we will write as literal or constant. Is equal to is an operator. And the fourth one is parenthesis. Parenthesis is a separator. Now let's go to the question number 2. Differentiate between if, else, if and switch case. It works on, if, else, if works on all data types. Switch works on character and integer data type. In if, else, if statements, the statement gets executed depending upon the output of the expression given in the if else block. In this switch case, the statements gets executed depending upon the input from the user. So this is the second difference between if, else, if and switch case. B part is give the output of the following code. String p is equal to 20, q is equal to 19, int a is equal to integer dot parse int p, int b is equal to integer dot value of q. System.out.println a plus double quotes, there is nothing in the double quotes, plus b. So the output will be a, that is value of p 20, there is nothing in the double quotes, so we will write nothing, and q, b is equal to q, so q is equal to 19. So the output is 2019. What are the various types of errors in Java? We know that the names of errors: runtime error, logical error, and syntax error. These are the three types of error which are there in the Java programming language. Now let's go to the D part of the question. 2. State the data types and value of the res after the following is executed. Char 9 is equal to 9. Res is equal to character is digit ch. Data type of res will be boolean, because is digit is a function which returns only boolean type of data, and value of res will be true, because 9 is a digit which is true, so the boolean value will be true. Now let's go to the question number E. What is the difference between linear search and the binary search technique? Linear search works for both sorted or unsorted data types, and binary search works only on sorted items. The search begins at the starting of an array. In linear search, the search begins at the starting of an array. In binary search, the array is divided into halves and then the desired data item is searched in either half. Let's move to the question number 3. A part, write a Java expression for modulus of x square plus 2xy. So we use math.abs because it returns the absolute value. There will be no sign difference. Math.abs and x into x plus 2 into x into y. This will be the Java expression which will be made for x square plus 2xy's modulus. You can also use in the space of x into x math.square function. Write the return data type of following functions. Return data type of start with will be boolean because it only returns boolean data type, and random will be double. Now the C part. If the value of basic is 1500, the value of basic is 1500, what will be the value of tax after the following is executed? After the execution of following, we have to tell the value of tax. Basic is 1500. If basic is greater than 1200, this will be the output, and if basic will be smaller than 1200, this will be the output. So 1500 is greater than 1200, it is true, so 200 will be the output. So the value of tax will be 200. Value of tax is equal to 200. Now D part, give the output and mention how many times the loop will execute. The output of the loop is int I for I is equal to 5, I is greater than is equal to 1, I minus minus. Then the bracket opens. If I modulus 2 is equal to 1, continue system.out.print I plus some space is there, and then the bracket is closed. In this loop we can get that if the value will be odd, it will not be printed, so the output will be between 1 to 5 and not the odd values. 1 is odd, 2 is even, so 2 will be output, and 3 is odd, then 4 is even, so 4 will be the output, and 5 is also odd, and then the loop will terminate, and the number of times the loop will execute is equal to 5. Is 5 times the loop will execute. Now let's move to the E part. State the difference between call by value and call by reference. The first difference is call by value sends actual argument to the formal argument, and call by reference sends the reference of the actual argument in the formal argument. The second difference is any changes made in the formal parameter does not reflect on the actual argument, and any change made in the formal parameter gets reflected on the एक्चुअल आर्गुमेंट. अगर हम फॉर्मल पैरामीटर में इसमें कोई चेंज करते हैं तो वो रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं करेगा, और अगर हम कॉल बाय रेफरेंस से कॉल करके फॉर्मल पैरामीटर में कोई चेंज करते हैं तो वो रिफ्लेक्ट करेगा एक्चुअल आर्गुमेंट के ऊपर. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द एफ पार्ट. गिव द आउटपुट ऑफ math.sqrt, math.max 9 and 16. 9 and 16 में max कौन है? 16 is greater, and now this will be executed math.sqrt 16. Square root of 16 is equal to 4, so the output will be 4. Let's move to the G part. Give the output of the following. String S1 is equal to Phoenix and string S2 is equal to Island. We have to give the output of this statement. So S1 dot substring. So we will write S1 as Phoenix from the very beginning of Phoenix, and S2 substring second. We will not write is because 2 is there, we have to write from L. So this will be the first output, and the second system.out.print S2 to uppercase. We will write Island in uppercase. This will be the second output. Now let's move to the H part. Evaluate if value of x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3 and z is equal to 1. V is equal to x is equal to 2, so we will write x is equal to 2 minus z. We will subtract 1 from z, so 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, so we will write 0 here, plus y plus y's value will be added by 1, so y's value will be 4, but 3 will be written as there is postfix notation here, and then the y's value is 4, so we will write in the place of y 4. V is equal to 2 plus 3 plus 4. V is equal to 9. So the answer for this question is 9. Now I part. String x array is equal to artificial intelligence first iot. This will be the first array. This is a 0 array, and this will be the second array machine learning, and big data will be the third array. Give the output. First system.out.println x and third array. Third array is equal to big data, so we will write the output as big data. Now the second part, system.out.println x.length. We will have to calculate the length of the following array 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the length will be 4. By package, give an example. So we will know that package is a collection of classes. Package is a collection of classes. Example of package is java.util, java.lang, etc. So thank you guys. In later part of the video we will discuss about the second part or section B of the question paper.